Hello everyone, I'm here to do a review of a dinosaur figure that I got many years ago when Toys R Us was like at its peak back then, back in the early mid 2000s, even in the 2010 eras. But that's a topic for another day. But here is this figure, the Oviraptor, that I got since, like I said, in the 2000s. I believe it was 2006 or 7. I can't remember those years, so yeah. Pretty much that this Oviraptor is depicted like during Paul Greg Paul's depiction of Oviraptor, or in this case it was the 80s and 90s at the time, even though, yeah, this figure came out in the early 2000s. And yes, we all know that Oviraptorids, or Oviraptorsaurs, or whatever you want to pronounce them, had feathers, but why they didn't choose feathers, I don't know idea. This was the Animal Planet depiction, well, the Animal Planet figure toy line of Toys R Us. With this figure, I remember it had a Suchomimus, and I believe it was a Styracosaurus, or I think it wasn't. I can't remember. It was so long ago. But the Suchomimus is fucked up. I remember I used to play with it a lot, but it broke. These figures were actually very cheap, so that's why the Animal Planet toy line were so cheap. But yeah, at least I believe so. I can't remember at the time, but anyway, so yeah, so the Oviraptor is I mean, it's a cool figure from from how it's depicted in the 90s, but this figure came out in the early 2000s. But as I said before, we all know that Oviraptorids had feathers, but it is what it is. Why they didn't choose it, I have no idea. They didn't follow accuracy at the time, but yeah. And the side of its face is chewed, thanks to it wasn't him. I think it was Ginger at the time, or I think it was my other dog. Yeah, my other dog. I can't remember. Like I said, so long ago. And yeah, here's it holding an egg. I mean, of course, obviously, we know that Oviraptors were not the quote-unquote egg thieves. They were good parents, but they probably would eat eggs occasionally, like all omnivores would. I mean, because obviously Oviraptors are omnivores. But yeah, I do like the color of this figure. The coloring is pretty cool, but yeah, but it is what it is, you know. Just reviewing randomly of this figure. And yeah, but do you guys remember the Animal Planet dinosaur toy line? Let me know in the comments of the Animal Planet Toys R Us toy line. Let me know in the comments, and I would like to hear about this.